Something to drink?
Shooting star, please.
Here is a lesson performance marketers learn the expensive way, and it starts with how to keep a product consistent in AI ads. Say you are testing 20 variants of one ad, 20 hooks, 20 openings, one product. The whole method depends on a single assumption. The only thing changing between variants is the thing you are testing. Now look closely at variant 11. The can is a little taller. The gold comet slid toward the rim. The navy went a shade lighter. Your test is no longer measuring hooks. It is measuring hooks plus a randomly mutating product, and you will never know which one moved the numbers. That is product consistency, and here is why it breaks. Models generate one shot at a time, and every generation starts from zero. The model holds no memory of your project, so every variant reinvents the can a little. Multiply a small drift by 20 variants, and your test data is quietly poisoned. The manual fix is brutal at volume. You attach the product references to the model again for every single variant. You paste the spec into every instruction, exact proportions, exact finish, exact color codes. You generate extras of every variant and pick the ones where the can matches. Then you review all 20 side by side, frame by frame, before anything reaches the ad account. At 2 variants, that is annoying. At 20, it is your whole week, and you are personally being the memory of the project the entire time. Invideo Agent solves product consistency structurally, and the mechanism is context, the project's memory. You start the project with the product, not with a prompt. References, specs, the rules that never bend, in once. From then on, every generation in the project is built against context and checked against context, which changes what a variant test even is. One lock, many variants, and the lock is the constant. 3 steps so you can picture the workflow. Step 1. Invideo Agent remembers. The product commits to context and the lock persists across every shot, every session. I ran variant batches days apart, and the can in the last batch is the can in the first. Step 2. Invideo Agent carries the lock into every generation itself. My direction stays about the test. Same product, new hook. Hand grabs it off a gym bench. The agent grabs the product sheet from context, builds the full instruction underneath mine, attaches the references, picks the model. I attach nothing for any variant ever. Step 3. It reviews its own output. Every generation gets checked against the lock before I see it. In my test, one variant came back with the can at standard proportions, not the slim 250 milliliters spec, exactly the drift that ruins a dataset. Invideo Agent flagged it against the lock, told me what was off, and regenerated it before that variant ever touched the campaign. And that is the real lesson. Better models drift less, but only project memory removes the checking job entirely. Product consistency is a workflow answer, not a model answer, and in performance advertising, the workflow answer is the difference between a clean test and a guess. Here is the documented run. An energy drink commercial cut into test variants in Invideo Agent. Hooks from the cabin scene, hooks from the space scene, different opening seconds, one identical can in all of them. Setup happened once. The slim 250 milliliters spec, the navy matte, the gold comet, and the label artwork, front and back, into context. The check, the proportions catch I just described, caught by the agent, not by me, and the change, mid-test we added rotation variants, the shot where the can turns and shows both faces on camera. That is the hardest consistency ask in advertising, and it cost 0 new setup because both faces already lived in the lock. Front lockup exact, back panel readable and identical in every variant that used the shot.
So the takeaway on how to keep a product consistent in AI ads. It was never about writing better prompts, because the root cause is that generation has no memory of your project. Until now, the memory was you, and at variant scale, that job does not fit inside a human week. Invideo Agent removes the root cause. Context holds the product, the agent builds every variant against it, and every generation is checked before it ships. You design the test. The project holds the constant. And this really works at volume, which is the only place that matters in performance. My variants went out with one identical product, my data came back clean, and the winner actually meant something. That is how to keep a product consistent in AI ads. Try it for yourself at invideo.io.